Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be looking at Star Wars The Black Series, Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars The Phantom Menace. So this is our kid Anakin that we were waiting for such a long time to finally get him in the Black Series line. It is really great to see that Hasbro is finally giving us some more Black Series figures from the prequel trilogy, because up until this point we only had Jar Jar in this Galaxy packaging for the first movie. Now we are getting Anakin and Padme Amidala, which will be on the channel as well. Stay tuned for that. And for this guy, before we open the box and take a look at the figure, here's a quick look at the packaging. We see the window and it's kind of empty. That was my main gripe when this guy was revealed. It's a small figure and they could have filled the box with few more accessories, maybe a helmet or something, you know, because again, it's a small figure and it comes only with a backpack. So in terms of the amount of plastic that you get in a box that has the same price as your standard Black Series figure, this release is kind of lacking in that department. So that's a shame. Up on the top, Star Wars The Black Series, Star Wars The Phantom Menace, Anakin Skywalker, a nice side art illustration, and on the back we see the same artwork, a short bio. Anakin is number 2 in the Phantom Menace line, a bunch of legalese here and at the bottom of the box, nothing on the other side and on the top. And before we continue, here is a quick look at the side art mural. We have our Jar Jar, which is number 1, Anakin is number 2, and Padme is number 3. And this mural looks really good seen like this. So that's enough about the box. Now let's open it up and let's take a look at the figure. And here is our kid Anakin Skywalker out of the box. And I must say, yes, it's a simple figure, but that's what you expect. That's how the character looked in the movie, and that's what we got in the figure form. The proportions look great. I assume that this is a fully new sculpt, which can be used by multiple customizers for a bunch of all different kinds of younglings for Jedi Temple, for example. So in that sense, this body has a great reuse value for customizing. The sculpt is nice, and from all sides you can see that Hasbro really did a great job on this small guy. So now let's take a closer look at the details. The head sculpt looks really good. The eyes and the lips are well painted. The hair is beautifully sculpted. There is even a little bit of dark wash in it, and that immediately brings out all of these sculpted details, and that makes this figure look even better. Here is how the face looks from the side, and again a look at how well they painted the eyes and the mouth. On the inner side of the tunic, I'm guessing this should be a necklace. It's not sculpted, it's only painted. And then you get this softer plastic overlay piece, which is also nicely sculpted. All of these wrinkles and the way that it's folded inside of the belt. And then the belt has nice gold buckle here and pouches in the back. There is no weathering on the rest of the body, which is a shame because same as hair, all of this would benefit greatly if there was a wash, and I'm sure that a lot of people are applying that wash by themselves. And then the lower part of the tunic is split in half so that it doesn't hinder the articulation of the upper part of the legs. And here is how the legs look, the pants that also have all of these nicely sculpted wrinkles that go over the knees, and in that way they hid the knee articulation. And then these straps that wrap around the lower legs and are also detailed, so that looks good. The feet as well. As I said, a little bit of weathering, especially here at the lower part of his legs, would make this figure look even better, because this guy was on Tatooine at this point and being all day in the sand, and his outfit should be much more dirty and muddy, but it is what it is. And then a look at his arms, the sleeves that are also really nicely sculpted, and then the hands that are sculpted in two different positions. This one is more gripping, while this one is more relaxed hand. So I like that asymmetry that Hasbro is recently doing on their figures. That is great. So that was it for the details, and now let's take a look at his accessories, or should I say that one accessory accessory that he comes with. And as we saw earlier, that one accessory is his backpack, and it's a fairly simple sculpt. Everything is made out of plastic. Well, the straps are more rubbery type of plastic because they need to be pliable so that you can put this thing on Anakin's back. The sculpt is fairly simple. This side is smooth and there's not much to see there. We get a line going on the side, and then down here we have these clips, some kind of maybe damage on the backpack, which is a nice touch, and then these two pieces that are also nicely sculpted. And again, there's not much paint on this accessory. The only detail that is colored differently is this little piece up here, but that's it. We have this handle here at the top, and yeah, that's it. A simple accessory, and the only accessory, as I said, that comes in this set that goes for the same price as your standard Black Series figure. So that's a minor gripe on my part, but as I said, it is what it is. This is what we got. Now let's take a look at his articulation. The head and the neck are on ball joints, so we have some nice movement there. He can look down this much, up this much. We get a little bit of side to side tilt and rotation. There is a little bit of movement in the shoulders, but I don't think that this figure has a butterfly joint. The arms rotate 360, they move out all the way. We have a swivel in the elbows, and elbows bent this much, a swivel in the wrist. Right hand goes up and down, while the left one has the in and out hinge. We have a cut in the torso down here, so that gives us side to side movement. A little bit of tilt, he crunches forward just a little bit, back a bit more, legs go out all the way, forward this much, back this much. No tie cut here, but we do get a little bit of rotation, swivel in the knee, and the knee bends this much. Feet move forward just slightly, back is much better, there is a nice ankle pivot, and pec holes at the bottom of his feet. Let's now compare our kid Anakin with some other figures. Here he is with the Black Series Jar Jar Binks and the new Black Series Padme Amidala. And you can see that in terms of scale, these three go great together. Here he is with the Black Series Qui-Gon Jinn and the SH Figure Arts Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. Here he is with AliExpress bootleg of the first Phantom Menace Black Series Darth Maul, which is one of the better Black Series bootlegs from AliExpress. And on the other side, the SH Figure Arts Phantom Menace Darth Maul, and this is the first release. And at the time, while you guys are watching this video, I'm probably recording a review for a re-release of this figure that comes with much more stuff, because few days back I got the shipping notification from Ami that they sent me a re-release of the SHF Darth Maul and Qui-Gon, so stay tuned for both of those reviews on the channel soon. Here he is with Bandai Model Kit C-3PO and the new Black Series R2-D2. And then also here is how he scales next to the Black Series Battle Droid. And then here are the three stages of Anakin from prequel movies. On the left we have the Black Series Padawan Anakin from Episode 2, and on the right we have the SH Figure Arts Revenge of the Sith Anakin. And finally here he is with the Black Series A New Hope version of Darth Vader and the newest SH Figure Arts Battle Damaged Darth Vader from Kenobi series. So that was my review of the Black Series Kid Anakin Skywalker from the Phantom Menace. As I said, it's a simple release, but a release that we were missing in this line for such a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's finally here. It is simple, it's a kid, and as I said, my only gripe is the fact that it comes with only one accessory, and that being his backpack. Other than that, I think that this release is a success. I think that a lot of people will want to have this in their collection. It is kind of essential, especially if you're building that Phantom Menace display. So now I would love to hear you guys. What do you think about this release? Is this something that you want for your collection? Do you have it and what you think about it? Or do you plan on getting it? Let me know all of that down in the comments. As always, special thank you goes out to my supporters on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for helping me to continue to do my work. And of course, to all the rest of you guys, thank you so much for watching my videos and helping the channel in that way. Thank you all for being here with me, and I'll see ya in the next video.